Hey, what's up guys, I'm back with another video. It's time to do a PUBG test between the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra 5G versus the iPhone 16 Pro Max. And the iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple A18 Pro chip with Apple 6-core GPU. Also we have 8 GB of RAM on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. On the back we have a glass. Also we have a titanium frame on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, as you know, while on the Samsung S25 Ultra is powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite SoC. Also we have Adreno 830 GPU. Also we have 12 GB of RAM on the Samsung S25 Ultra. Once again on the back we have frosted glass, and the frame also it is made up of titanium. So on the front we have a gorgeous looking displays on both phones. On the Samsung we have 6.8-inch Quad HD Plus Dynamic AMOLED LTPO 120Hz refresh rate. Also we have a center punch hole, as you can see, while on the other hand iPhone 16 Pro Max has a 6.9-inch over Full HD Plus Super Retina XDR with LTPO 120Hz refresh rate as well. Also we have pill shape notch on the iPhone overall, and the bezels I would say it is smaller on the Samsung S25 Ultra, but iPhone it is not really far behind. And both phones also has stereo speakers. One speaker it is on the bottom, while another speaker it is on the top on the Samsung, while another speaker it is inside the earpiece on the iPhone right here. S Pen Samsung also has a 5000 mAh battery size with a 45 watt super fast charging, while iPhone has a almost 4400 mAh battery size with a 20 watt fast charging support. And both phones are in same position. So now let's open this game at the same time, and I also enable the FPS meter, which is inside the developer option, which you cannot find on the iPhone. So let's opening up the PUBG Mobile, and I am recording this video in 60 FPS, so watch this video in 60 FPS, and you can see the real-time FPS on the Samsung, but no FPS meter unfortunately we have on the iPhone. So iPhone it is much faster in terms of opening up this PUBG Mobile game. Also we have stereo speakers on both phones. Let me show the speakers on both phones. First on the Samsung, here's the Samsung looks like. And here is the iPhone looks like, as you can see. And the iPhone speakers it is much more bassier. Anyways, let's go to the settings on both phones and let me show the graphics options. And Samsung S25 Ultra give you a smooth graphics with Ultra Extreme. So S25 Ultra Maximum will give you a 120 FPS gameplay, which is really amazing. Last time I tested out the S24 Ultra, and S24 Ultra gave you a 90 FPS, so we have a big upgrade in the S25 Ultra. Let's see the graphics options on the iPhone. So inside the settings, graphics, customize. So iPhone also give you a smooth graphics with Ultra Extreme, so iPhone will also give you a 120 FPS gameplay. Also we have FPS meter on the Samsung, which you can see that very easily. Play on the Samsung first. Arena training. Now let's see that's how is the Samsung is gonna perform in the arena training, and you can also see the FPS, which is right here. And speaker stays really good on both phones, and as you can see we have a 120 FPS on the Samsung S25 Ultra right now.
Let's go.
First let me show the gyro, how is the gyro works on the Samsung S25 Ultra.
I need consumables.
So you can see on the S25 Ultra and the graphics it is work absolutely amazing, no delay, no anything like that on this beast S25 Ultra. So now let's play on the S25 Ultra, and you can see the FPS all the time on the Samsung. So we have little bit FPS drop, and keep that in mind, I'm not pro player. Back in 2021 I played this game a lot, but right now I play this game for a testing purpose only. So you can see we have 120 FPS. Speakers it is really loud, so you will get amazing experience. Also we have a punch hole display. You can see in the punch hole it is not really interrupting my gameplay. Almost 98% all the time.
Cover me. Watch out. Reloading. Watch out. Cover me. Reloading.
So far the FPS it is at 120 FPS. So far in the gaming performance on the Samsung it is really amazing. 120 FPS constant.
I need consumables. The red team is unstoppable.
And guys, once again you guys are the judge of the gameplay as well. I'm really busy in the game, but once again the FPS it is still at 120 FPS.
Doesn't have a lot of time left. Be careful. You're losing. Reloading.
And so far once again S25 Ultra it is performing excellent as expected. 120 FPS constant on this piece S25 Ultra. So guys, we are lows, and guys, what I have to say regarding the performance of the S25 Ultra. S25 Ultra is performing excellent, no issues I would say. In the arena training, the battery percentage it is at 39%, so we only have 1% drop, although we are lows in the game. So now let's play on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Let's see how is the iPhone is gonna perform. Now let's play on the iPhone as well. Arena training. Let's play once again. Unfortunately we don't have any FPS meter. Okay guys, we are in the game. Let's move around, and looks like this one it is also on 120 FPS. Unfortunately we don't see the FPS meter on the iPhone. Let's see the gyro, how is the gyro works. Gyro it is works excellent as you can see as expected.
The blue team has scored for the first time.
So far the gameplay looks really smooth. So far iPhone 16 Pro Max once again is performing really good. The speakers it is actually much more bassier. Here's the max volume. You can see the speakers it is really good, really big bassy speaker we have.
The red team is in the lead.
So far once again iPhone 16 Pro Max is performing excellent. The gameplay it is really smooth as you can see. No frame drop, no lag whatsoever.
The blue team is about to win.
iPhone 16 Pro Max is performing excellent. So guys, we are running on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So guys, all I have to say regarding the performance of the iPhone 16 Pro Max, this phone once again also is performing excellent, no hiccups, no anything like that. And now let's see the battery percentage. So battery percentage is at 33%, so we have a 3% drop, I think. Let's see on the Samsung. So on the Samsung we have 2% drop from 40%. Now it is also at 3% drop. Same on both phones so far. So now let's play in the Sanok on the Samsung. Let's see how is the Samsung is gonna perform in the Sanok bootcamp. And once again, the speakers, it is not really good like we have on the iPhone speakers. It is much more bassier overall. Okay guys, we are in the game, and right from the start the FPS it is at 120 FPS, as you can see. So I'm just moving around, as you can see. Now let's see we have any lag when we on the airplane. 90 FPS, I don't know why. So 120 FPS it is working as expected in the Sanok as well. Let's go boot camp. So far, as you can see, the colors, everything looks very nice on this gorgeous looking dynamic AMOLED display. Let's go. So when we jump, we see a little bit drop, but now it is come back to 120 FPS again. So we have a lot of enemies down there. Let's see if we can survive or not. (120 FPS) so far. It is working.
I need consumables. Help!
So guys, I am dead. So you can see, and the FPS it is at 120 FPS even in this enemies area. So all I have to say, the performance of the S25 Ultra, it is really good. No hiccups, anything like that. So let's play on the iPhone. Let's see how his iPhone is gonna perform. We have any lag or not. So let's go Sanok. So guys, we are in the Sanok as well on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. iPhone display is, I would say, feels smoother because we don't have a screen protector installed on the iPhone, while on the Samsung we have a screen protector. So 120 FPS it is really smooth. So let's see how is the iPhone is kind of performing. Unfortunately, no FPS meter by default. So absolutely smooth, I would say. No hiccups, anything like that. Apple A18 Pro with the Apple 6-core GPU is handling everything fine. So let's go boot camp. Once again, the colors it is, I would say, not as vivid as like we have on the Samsung. On the Samsung you can also change that. You can decrease the vividness. So when we jump, no hiccups, no lag whatsoever. Absolutely smooth performance even on the iPhone. And I'm really impressed by the speaker quality that you get on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So looks like we don't have a lot of enemies down there. Let's grab some guns and let's find some enemies. Let's see how is the iPhone is gonna perform. iPhone 16 Pro Max is performing good, although we don't have a lot of enemies around us. Looks like we have some enemies. So guys, you can see iPhone 16 Pro Max also is performing really solid. We constantly have 120 FPS I think on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, because I don't see any lag at all. So as far as the battery life are concerned, we have 31%, while on the Samsung we have a 35%. Samsung we have 5% drop. On the iPhone we also have 5% drop. So the battery life, it is also really similar on both phones. So guys, what I have to say regarding the gaming performance between these devices, and definitely iPhone 16 Pro Max, it is really good in terms of the speakers wise, although in the gameplay, even in the arena training on both phones, it is really similar, 120 FPS constant on both phones. Another that inside the Sanok bootcamp, once again both phones is performing really solid, 120 FPS it is working and stable on both phones. Also regarding the battery life, both phones is dropped only 5% during this gaming test. Regarding the heating wise and the frame of the Samsung S25 Ultra, I would say it is slightly more hotter from this side, but another that it is really good and cool. And thank you so much for watching this PUBG test between the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra 5G versus the iPhone 16 Pro Max, and do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.